welcome to the video. My name is Chelsea if you're new, and clearly I love making content about food. I was super excited about this video because I would be eating all sorts of things I haven't had in so many years, and I just thought, why not do a whole day of making and eating these foods? So since I grew up Asian American in California, I feel like I got to experience a good mix of Asian and American cuisine. And also for this video, I want to try something a little bit different where I'm kind of talking to the camera while looking at what I filmed and just kind of explaining off of what I see, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys enjoy this style, and yeah, let's just get started. So I have my computer over here with the foods that I filmed, which is why I may be facing this way a little bit. For breakfast, one of my favorite ways to eat eggs is this kind of steamed egg that my mom would make. All you have to do is just add a little bit of sesame oil and soy sauce to it. I also had cereal, which I haven't had in quite a while. My cereal choices were actually like pretty limited. I know that there's like so many varieties out there, but I mostly ate Cheerios, Rice Krispies, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch when I was lucky. I just had some of these like multi-grain Cheerios, which I haven't had in quite a while because I don't eat cereal that much now, but I had that with almond milk, which is also different because I would usually have it with just plain milk when I was young, but now I'm a little bit more lactose intolerant. It was a pretty good meal, super delicious, very simple, just brought me back. For lunch, I remember having macaroni or bagel bites at school. Usually my mom would pack these in a thermos because they were considered like warm foods, but that would just make the bagel bites pretty soggy. This time, I wasn't gonna have that problem because we were eating at home. Actually, I can't believe that bagel bites are still a thing right now. But basically, they're these like mini pizzas that you just warm up in your toaster oven or your microwave. We also dressed up the macaroni a bit with butter and a little bit of yogurt. So I'm sure that actually made it better. But yeah, these are just super simple frozen foods or instant foods that anyone can make. And I'm sure a lot of American kids grew up with these as well. Oh yeah, I also feel like everyone had that one soft drink or like fruit juice or yogurt that they grew up with. And for me, that was this thing called Danimals. They're these yogurt drinks. Honestly, the flavors that we had, which were like strawberry or strawberry kiwi, tasted like super sweet, and it wasn't really like yogurt at all. Me and my sister really liked them for our lunch. So my sister and I taste tested some Asian snacks, but parts of the video were blurry, so here's the segment in voiceover where we offer our opinions. First up, we tried Yam Yams, which were these biscuit sticks dipped in chocolate or strawberry flavor. I'd rate these a 9 out of 10 because they're so addictive, but it's hard to get the ratio just right.
I like how you can build your own snack, but the frosting isn't that great, so I rate these an 8 out of 10.
Then we had little mantou cookies, though what we bought was actually an off-brand. They're usually sweet and dissolve in your mouth, but I rate these a 6 out of 10 just because they weren't the original.
I also rate these a 6 out of 10 because the texture isn't as great as the original, which should melt in your mouth.
Our third snack was Pret Sticks in the original salad flavor. We usually had these savory snacks before swim practice. They're a 7 out of 10 for me because I didn't have the best memories with swim, but they're still good as snacks.
I'd rate these a 4 out of 10 because I just don't really like them, and they've gotten smaller.
Garlic green peas were next, and these are dried peas covered in salt and spices. We also had these before swimming, and I rated them an 8 out of 10. They're tasty, especially when you pour a bunch into your mouth at once.
I think these are a 9 out of 10 because I really like the flavor and the crunch.
Then we had Hawthorn snacks, which can come in many shapes, like discs and sticks. I love the sour and sweet Hawthorn flavor, so I'd give these a 9 out of 10.
I think I rate these a 9 out of 10 because I just like anything hawthorn flavored, and these are really fun to eat.
And lastly, we had sachi-mam, which is fried dough stuck together in a cube shape. It's sticky and sweet and melts in your mouth, so what's not to like about it? I gave it a 10 out of 10.
These are a 9 out of 10 for me because it's really satisfying to sink your teeth into them and they don't feel too heavy. Another meal that I remember my mom making a lot was pizza. This was when I was like super small, I guess like elementary school or before. She would basically like
make a dough and then we would put all the toppings on it. We would put like so much stuff from like vegetables to fruit to cheese of all kinds, and that was kind of what we did today. Mostly my mom did the work and me and my sister each kind of like decorated our own pizzas. So mine had a lot of veggies, edamame, which I somehow remember from childhood, some turkey bacon, just all the goodies on there. My sister's was also like that, and she added some kiwi, which may be controversial, but it was pretty good. And while we were waiting for the pizzas to bake, we also had some lunchables. These were also a big thing for me as a kid. At school, a lot of kids would have these lunchables, and they would have some like fancier versions where they would give you like a fruit juice or a chocolate in it, but then the only ones that my mom ever bought for us were these pizza ones or these cracker ones. I think she just didn't want us having like the sugary stuff, but yeah, those are pretty good. It was just so fun to like put together and everything. And also we had Yoplait yogurt. This brand, I don't think it's the healthiest, but I just really like the vanilla and orange cream flavor because as a kid, I didn't like pulp in things. The other fruity flavors would have these little pieces of peach or mango or whatever, and I was just like, no. So orange and vanilla was the best for me. So yeah, the pizzas look way better than what I remember from my childhood, but that's probably because we had like more advanced cooking technology right now. Try it with all these toppings. Just go wild with them and it's bound to be good. So for dessert, I had ice cream in these specific cone cups. I had to eat the cone and the ice cream at the same time because you have to have that like crunch and then the ice cream texture. I don't know. I was like, yeah, I really like that. I was eating this while watching some Stephanie Sue. And of course, when you reach the bottom, all the ice cream is gathered in this little grid in the cone. That's honestly the best part for me. So yeah, that's pretty much my full day of eating childhood foods. It was a super fun day for me. I think some things just never get old. Like instant macaroni is honestly so good to me, and the Lunchables were super fun. So I hope you guys all found it interesting as well. And I'm actually super interested to know what some of your childhood foods were, because I know a lot of you may not be from America. Just let me know down below and let's reminisce about those times together. I think food is just honestly a great way to connect past and present, connect people. I love talking about food. I love eating food. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.